Oh, good morning. It is June the 8th. These are my tiny Tims and my garlics. They've got to go up to the top because they need water again. So I won't try and pick you up with that. We have strawberries everywhere and dahlias. It's the year of the strawberry and the dahlia. And before you get overly excited about my petunias, I did not grow them from seed. My seed ones didn't do sweet all. So I did those from plant starts. These need water. It was 30 degrees yesterday. Insane. That's a petunia. No, it's not. I lied. That's a dahlia. You can hear the plastic cracking in the heat. The ceiling does it when it gets hot. This is a dahlia and some, I think they're zinnias. They could be tiny teddy bears and some poppies. That's fluff. It's everywhere. Never ending. Everything here needs watering. Water, 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 water. These are my tiny Tim tomatoes. 2 of them died, but I put them in water. I think they need to go in some proper soil because I think they're not happy where they are. Everything needs water. It's crazy, man. Absolutely insane. Spider dangling there that's trying to get at me. So let's go outside. I'll show you around outside. Hang on. Okay, what have we got? Dahlias. These ones are doing really good. It was from one of the mixed ones that I got, so they didn't actually have names on them. I don't know what they are. This one was getting slugged to death, so I put some, what is that, cinnamon around it to try and deter them. But I also put Vicks Vaporub all around the base of here. This one is not doing as well as the others. All these little seedling things you see, those are the seedlings from the trees. Drive me crazy. Anyway, those are my gladiola. Some of them are regular size, some of them are miniatures. More dahlias being decimated by slugs. I tell you, it's freaking ridiculous. I'm hoping that this heat wave that we've got will slow some of them down so the plants can get a chance to recover. Everything up there needs water. It's all dying. It's too dry. That needs water. Gladiolas and a dahlia. That's my peony, smoke plant, and bucket. Oh, everything. But the bird bath's bone dry, so you can tell how quickly everything dried up. Anyway, I'll take you up to the back. So my addiction knows no bounds, so I found another veggie pod. This one was dirty. Oh, I wasn't very happy about that. But the only thing I don't like about the veggie pods is the hose they put on them. It's really a stiff plastic hose, so we're going to take it off and replace it with a softer one, because what it does is it rips the bag, the cover. It doesn't rip it, so it puts pressure on the cover where they've got it attached. I pulled my garlic, and I'm not even going to talk about the garlic. Tell you, talk about crap freaking things going on this year. There's the good one. It was tidy. I paid less for that one than I paid for the dirty one, but then I'm an idiot. All the flowers are coming up. This is my chocolate cosmos, so it says it looks like a dahlia to me, so who knows, hey? I'm tired of getting ripped off by people, but it is my own fault. Oh, look, a tiny baby little no-spotted ladybug. Can you see it? Yeah. And my first poppy. Not seeing any slugs on here lately. These carrots are cute. They're coming up as those little round Parisienne ones. So I might harvest some of them pretty quick. These are the potato pots. So one's the potato pots and the 2 carrot pots come out. There's 2 potatoes, 2 carrots. Once they come out, the fruit bushes will get a bit more sunshine. Everything's bolting up here. I'm getting as many squash in pots as I can, or in the ground, because it's just too hot. Yeah, everything's bolting. Bolting, bolting, bolting. 2 days of scorching sun and it's all dying. So not much I can do about it. It is nature's way. So yeah, I gotta water because all of the ground is bone dry. In the greenhouse, strawberries are not doing great. I don't know why. It's just one of them years, right? That pepper's dying and no idea why. The rest of them aren't growing, but they're not dead. Not dead is good, but you would think they'd have done a bit better by now. Like, they've got no new shoots. A couple of the cucumbers are starting to grow. That's a fennel. That's a fennel. It's not happy. It's okay. They're not doing anything. It's June, right? It's not my imagination. It's not March. Anyway, this is my other veggie pod, and it needs, the stuff inside needs water. I'm going in for a cup of tea pretty quick, so I thought I'd better run you through the place. Still haven't found a place to put this. I shoved a few tomatoes in here because I had so many I didn't know what to do with them all. So shoved them in there. The elusives are doing great, but the only thing that's bloody growing in the yard this time of year. The peonies are falling over because they were so top heavy. So what I've been using is sticks, and my tomato, that's my white one. It finally opened. Isn't it gorgeous? Oops, sorry. Isn't it beautiful? Anyway, I've been using the tomato clips to hold the sticks up, hold the stems up. The ants are running rampant like crazy. They're having a great time. That's the pink one. This one's finished flowering the two buds that were on it, so I took them off. Not getting very many columbines this year. Aquilegia, is that what you guys call them? But look at the bloody leaf miners in them. Like, they're in everything, and they're just killing my garden. I don't know what to do. Not much I can do, as I said. Shots are still bolting. Beans are... Yeah, I'm really disappointed in this year. Really, really disappointed. The peas were going so tall, I had to put extra straps across so that they can lean over this way, because I just can't get up that high. But they've got no pods on them yet, so I don't know. What's a girl to do, hey? Blueberries are looking really good, though. Look at the size of some of them. Yeah. These should be nice harvests if the birds don't get them all. But again, they need water because they're drying out too much. So anyway, that's my tromboncino. I mean, that's trombone tiny, if you ask me. What else have I got to show you? More blueberries. Yeah, I don't know. Rather discouraging start to the year, isn't it? Gladdies are all coming up. The only thing I'm growing that's growing any great guns is bloody flowers. Had to tie my sweet peas back again because they were attacking everything. Poppies are doing really good. Sedums should be bursting into color pretty quick. It's just early because they're not supposed to be this early. And the lilies have all got buds on them, so it will be a profusion of color pretty quick. And the climbing nasturtiums are growing all up the fence line. I'm thinking next year what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if Gerald will let me move those compost bins to that side so they're out of the way of everything. But then again, I've got the tomato cage. Everything's oh, I should do this. And then you think, okay, well, I can't do that because that's going to be in the way. I'd put them back there, but Gerald's got all his car part stuff back there, so I can't do that. The only other place I could put them is ask him if I could put them under the willow tree. And then I was going to put the, see, look how dry the soil is. I was going to put distraction. I was going to put the veggie pods inside here. And then Gerald pointed out the fact that it's so cold and dank in there sometimes that all I will end up with is mold all on the pods. So what I'm going to do, before I forget, I'll show you my sprouts. Can you see my sprouts in there? They're doing so good. I found a slug underneath one of them. Ooh, yuck. Found a slug underneath one of them, but I put some salt on the rocks that hold it up. So hopefully that will stop them. Yeah, it was under one of the pots. Bloody things are like ninja slugs. So anyway, I digress, as Tracy says. Our small holding. Let's see if we can go this way. So what we're going to do, and I know you think this is drastic, but my yard is all about drastic. We're going to move the bean cage next year in the winter, put it on top of one of these beds because this works cute, but it's not working well. So we're going to put the bean arch over top of these two beds. We're going to take these beds out and we're going to put both of the veggie pods in this corner. So they'll be in a spot where I can throw a shade cloth over them if need be. So they don't get too hot, but they won't be in too much shade because too much shade is just about as bad as not enough shade. Yeah. What else have I got to show you? Flowers are doing flower things. Tomatoes, I got to find more spots for more tomatoes. which ones the slugs didn't get. These strawberries are doing really good. The white strawberry that was in here didn't do very well, so I took it out and I put a Romanesco squash in there. The only bean that's doing really, really well is that, I think it's a yard, not a yard long, I think it's a Greek Gigantes. It was a sole one that survived. Potatoes are doing good. They don't have any slugs on them yet, so that's okay. And my broad beans are hanging in there. They've got flowers, but they still don't have any pods yet. But they also don't seem to have any black fly yet. So we'll see. More alyssums and chives. There was bees all over the chives yesterday. Yeah, so that's about it. Yeah, so the big huge chain, and everything's got leaf miner. Everything under the sun's got leaf miner. I'm just fed up with them. Thank you to whoever brought leaf miner to Canada. Let's see what else. That's about it, I think. Yeah, peas are doing good. Peas and trees are doing well. This veggie pod's going over here in the winter. And that's it. I will post today, maybe probably tomorrow, because it's taking me 2 days to get any of the bloody load. Carrots are doing really good. Yeah, that's my tour for June the 8th. I will see you probably in a week. Bye. One of the biggest reasons to grow flowers in your garden is for these guys. Aren't they cool? Just loving all that nectar. You go, girl, go. It's my garden buddy. He's a teenager. Doesn't seem to be overly bothered by me. It is June the 10th, and I came out to check on my shallots because they're gonna have to come out soon. I think the garlic's getting rust. The scapes are slow. I've got more scapes on my shallots than I do anywhere else. But I wanted to show you this one shallot. Remember I showed it to you a long time ago. It's doing this funky weird thing. Now I don't know if it's a shallot or if it's something else, but it's like an octopus. But it's got flat scapes, like they're flat. This one's flat, see? It's not round like the other ones. It's really a weird, it's got like 3 or 4, but yeah, they're bending over, so it's really weird. So we'll pull all these out next week. We're going away for a couple of days, so I'm just gonna leave everything and hope it's all okay. And then we'll probably pull this bed out because I need some more tomato space. Yeah, so that's that. I washed out I bought a second one. Not as happy with this one as I am with that one. She was not very good at negotiating. She was adamant about her price, but that's okay. I paid less than what they would be new. But boy, did it need a good clean, and the base needs painting. It's all rusty. So, and although it's the rusty garden, we don't want our good stuff to be rusty. Anyway, get that done. Sun came back out again. It was 14 earlier and it was cold. But the sun's back and we're supposed to get rain tomorrow, but I'll have to, if it doesn't rain tomorrow, I'll have to water before I go away. We had the live traps out with hot dogs in them all night last night. And nothing got in there, so that's got to be a mole escape hole, a mole air hole. Even moles need air, I guess. Anyway, it's in the flower bed. Not much I can do about it. Stupid things. Anyway, it's getting quite warm now, so I'm going back in the house. And the bloody fluctuations in our temperatures is outlandish. It goes from being freezing cold to 30 degrees. Anyway, no slugs at the moment because it's warm. So that's a good sign anyway. Some of the tomatoes are doing better. I put some new ones out yesterday. Or the day before, one or the other. Something or other. Oh, spider webs. Oh, mare's tail. Look at this. Coming up in the paths. Just pull them out. There's nothing else I can do. So some of them are coming back. I've got some cucumbers dotted around here, there, and everywhere. And I'm telling everybody to tie up their asparagus canes, and mine aren't tied up, so yeah, change of plans for this bed next year. I'm going to probably put all the hanging baskets against the back part of the fence. I'll stand back a bit more so you can see what I'm talking about. The reason being is because the asparagus is there, and I'm not moving the bloody asparagus again. That's the 3rd time I've moved the poor thing. If I put all the hanging beans back there, I can still put low things at the back. not sure what. And the tomatoes will go in this bed here. The mosquitoes are out. I gotta go in the house. They're gonna get me. I already got bit once. The mosquitoes, fell in a hole. The tomatoes will go in here, and I'll put like a W frame up like I did last year to have them all in there. Blueberries I'm not moving again, although they've got bottomless pits on them. I'm hoping they'll get some anchor down. And the peas I'll probably leave there next year. I garden for something to do. I don't garden to feed my family by any means, otherwise they'd starve. Unless you can eat flowers. Look, Lily. Isn't it pretty? Look at that. Ooh, she is pretty. Yeah. Anyway, going in the house, the mosquitoes are out. Blah. Oh, giant allium's coming up. Right there. Okay, going in the house. Bye. Gratuitous flower shot. That's the peony bed. Not peeing the bed, a peony bed.